Yep.
I gotta put that boy freestyle.
All right. Yes, Ganja Bear's opinion. That was Ganja Bear's song choice, everybody. Thought I'd point that out. To start the stream, before anything else, Ganja Bear wanted that song. But everybody, welcome to Joint Efforts episode number 2. Crazy to think that we're back already for a second episode when this was just a mere thought, probably weeks back. But definitely want to welcome everybody watching. Not sure we got any real early
Jerry,
watchers.
I don't hear you.
Because you
something wrong?
hate me.
I hear Jerry very clearly.
Me too.
I don't know. What did I do?
Yeah, it shows you're muted to me. It's probably me doing something wrong.
I don't got like a
Oh, yeah,
yellow
here we go.
box.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Hey.
Imagine what happens when you click a little checkbox. Look at that.
Check boxes
It's
are
not even
good.
stoned yet.
Hey, but welcome to the other host as well. While we're waiting on some people to get their asses up into the live stream for this podcast here, we got CJ Will Do It, we got Ganja Bear, we got Zybe, we got the Dab Dad. North Carolina Hemp Reviews is supposed to be stopping through at some point. I don't see him yet though, so that means he's not here yet though. How's everybody else doing? What is everybody else smoking on today? Anybody got anything special?
Yo, I've been loving. Hell yeah, I've been loving this gelato from Botanical Clouds. Been blowing my mind.
You're on.
I'm talking about some cookies and cream from Preston Hemp Company.
Okay. PHC is. Didn't we just like find out? We're not going to say who resells PHC, but didn't we find out like 3 smaller companies are out there selling PHC's flower recently? Just to give them that little like, damn, they's it, guys.
DJ Liddy Diamond Smack, or Diamond Smack in general.
Yeah.
I need to hit some. It's been a minute.
Don't their diamonds got like a little pine taste? Because I got some in recently that got a small berry taste to them, and it was kind of nice to get a switch up.
I got heavy pine when I hit these for sure. I felt like.
Yo, what's good, NC?
And now we got NC back in here. Back on Dab Dad's point, Botanical Clouds, newer to the market. I remember finding them just a few weeks back, and I only got eighths in, but then the dude threw $100 ounces on the same things I bought eighths for. Mind you, wasn't that gelato you got 29.7% THCA?
Yes, sir. And they just sold out of their white cherry gushers, I think it was, which was 28%, also $100 an ounce. It's so good. It surprised the hell out of me. I heard about it through Jerry, and when I got it, I was like, "How is this $100 an ounce?" It blew my mind.
To be honest, I don't know if that's going to be a regular thing there. He definitely said that he was trying to move the product so that he could get some new strains in for everybody. So I'm very excited to see what comes next. You know, you start throwing out $100 ounces, you probably got something very nice coming in soon.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what they have, but I know they have 4 strains that are supposed to be dropping this next week. So it's gonna be. I don't know what they are, but they're gonna be great. I bet you.
That's what I'll grind up then. Some botanical.
Hell yeah.
We're just talking on NC.
Hey, NC's in the building.
Last one of this Garlotti. I got some that CBDY duct tape coming in.
Okay.
Wait, no, they got super fast shipping. It's a 2 to 3 day shipping, so.
They're shipping fast as hell.
They are. But can I also talk about how CBDDY, I know they've gone through some trouble recently, but why is their website down every 4 days? Talking about not coming back up, and then on the 5th day it's back up again.
I want to try them out.
The marketing scheme.
I'm wondering if they're like,
Them boy,
when people were...
trying to make everybody feel like it's gone, and you know what I'm saying? You get super excited when they back.
True. They're playing the FOMO card every week.
Oh God, they is.
They're like, we might be gone every single week. We're fighting the government ourselves every single week. They're trying to get rid of us.
For real though, every time I try to go to CBD's website, I'm like, why? It's down again.
It's down again. It's just like I swear I find it up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna place the order tomorrow. It's finally back up. I go back the next day. It's like the government took us down. I'm sorry, everybody. We can't do this anymore. And then they're up again the day after when I already spent the money.
Yep.
It's like they got that fire though. I keep seeing pictures of their flour. I'm gonna put them on like Considerate Flowers level, but for cheaper. Like by judging by the look of the flour, they're like that tier 1 flour.
I understand that. Like, I could see that for sure.
See, I think you're gonna get a similar product, Considerate Flowers, but it's always available at Considerate Flowers because they charge more for it. So
Yeah, they charge you more for it because it's available all the time, maybe.
exactly, it's like a convenience charge almost.
Yeah. Yep.
But I was surprised. Finally got to try them out. Their lemon drop is what I got from them, and I was floored by the quality of it. It's just like everything was at least like a 9 out of 10. You're going through it, the bud structure, the health. There was no PGRs, obviously. Very clearly indoor. You can tell they played that temperature game towards the end of the grow because there was the little different colors towards the end of the flower tips. So they definitely got, I don't know, some master grower back there. Or whoever they're buying from. Most people are resellers. Important to keep that in mind.
Yes, for sure.
Big shout out to PAC speaking of that, because they grow all of their own bud. Every single strain they send you was straight fire. Like, or the different.
That's cool. Respect.
Big shout out to them.
That's
Their
cool.
cookies and cream got me feeling decent.
Big shout out to them for being able to grow their own stuff, and they're very rarely sold out.
For real.
Like, they'll sell out of their good stuff, yeah, but that's anybody. But we all know our friends over at Grandpa's Grass. We love them, but like,
Oh
my god, I know, man.
he grows his own stuff, and there's the reality right there.
Yes.
When's the next one coming out?
Yeah, I was like, damn, they've been out for a while. I was like, I didn't even get a chance that 28 gram jars they got. I was like, I definitely, as soon as that pops up, I'm gonna grab it next time.
I'll make sure to send you a message. I'm waiting on them to make a comeback. Speaking of comebacks, I just saw Get Lost Hemp is back. I guess the guy actually spent a couple months with health concerns, so it's nice to know that he's gone to the other end of that. He supposedly has some new flowers coming out, as well as I was looking at his website, and everything that's currently out is like 30+% basically. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, okay.
So he came back with a little bit of a bang. You know.
God dang.
Gary, I see you got the JK Disher hat on. I'll throw my shit on too. Shit.
There are a few of these leather hats
Yeah, you
going
got
around.
to. Hell yeah.
I didn't do my hair this morning.
I'm gonna bust into JK Disher the flower too, man. I don't know what to smoke on. I got a lot.
I'm busting into that cream mints again.
Oh?
That's nice.
Cream mint sounds nice. Wait, what's that a technical cross of? Do you know? Sounds like some Thin Mints type of vibe.
Yeah.
I like some Jenga, or not some Jenga, like some stackables.
Stackable.
Like those stacking cups, yeah.
And they had some cookies and cream, and GMO crumble.
Oh,
That sounds
okay.
pretty good.
Johnny Bear says, I want to get high right now.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, bro. Starting the day at work.
Let's
Are
go.
we gonna smack the diamond bowl for the stream?
I'm
yes.
not. No, I did that yesterday. I filmed the whole video on diamonds yesterday. I'm
Let's go.
recovering.
We can go crazy on the diamonds today.
I'm gonna go grab some diamonds. I'll be right back.
Let's go.
I'll
Y'all
go
see me?
crazy with you.
Y'all, another thing with this Botanical Clouds gelato, I have gotten so many seeds so far, and they are
Really?
like, they are not just seeds, but like the most viable seeds. I probably have only gone through maybe an eighth of this so far, and I've got I think 11 or 12 seeds.
That's insanity.
It's insane. I'll grab them. It'll be a little hard to
Because-
see on camera.
what the-
But they're like They're
I didn't get any in my eighth. I was just complaining the other day to my wife, and she was so confused. She's like, "Isn't it a good thing when you don't get seeds in your weed?" I'm like, "For anybody else, but for me right now, I want to get all of the seeds." It's been
No
months,
doubt.
Bro,
absolute months since or maybe just
Yeah.
a month. That's just how much I smoke that it feels like
Yeah.
it's been months. But it's been a month since I found a single seed in any of my weed,
Wow.
and I'm not about to go
Yeah.
down the road and pay the guy $10 for 3. There's no way.
No.
I need more.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blew me away. So I'm gonna see how many I get through this whole ounce. But it was
I need to send you some
insane.
seeds, Jerry. I got too many.
Feel free. Feel free. Those are legally hemp, even no matter what happens with the farm bill. Those will still be hemp afterwards. Unless they like specifically target seeds, which would be a
Right.
real asshole move by our government.
When they start targeting seeds, that's when you start copping like QP. That's when you start
When they
copping
start
pounds.
targeting
Yeah,
seeds,
yes.
I start buying ounces of seeds. Just
Yes.
28 grams of
Yeah.
seeds. I want it
Yeah,
right now.
No doubt. No doubt.
I haven't heard seed anymore. Just buy by grams and ounces of. Is it,
Real shit, real shit.
Not buying the flower, I'm buying the seeds. I'm growing it.
Seed order, please.
Yep.
Can I get 1 pound of Granddaddy Perp seeds?
Seeds.
Seeds.
Just seeds.
Just seeds.
Just the seeds.
$100.
And then I'm gonna put them all in the senator's yard so that he has to deal with those growing because of his vote.
Oh man. It's funny here, where the city in Texas where I live, all of the houses are trash cans. We use dumpsters, and it's like there's alleyways in all the neighborhoods, so the trash people just drive through like behind your house and throw trash.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've so wanted to just drive down with my car and just throw seeds in people's backyards. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Is
Plant
it
the
good?
whole neighborhood. Be hilarious. Of course, I'd never do it, but it'd be hilarious.
Shit, I might.
Shit, I might.
It's so
I was
different.
impressed that there were so many seeds from this house. I was like, what?
I had got like 11 seeds from 7 grams, and my mind was blown.
Let's go. Yeah, it's insane.
So I
I'll
mean,
grab
with
them in a second.
your growing background, seeds just mean that there was a male plant close by, so they were probably just growing
Yes,
tons
sir.
of his plants all next to each other, and they had a
Yep.
couple males sprout up. Is my guess.
Oh, wait,
That too.
Because like I
Yeah,
heard,
they've been mashed first to grow seeds.
like you would think the plant's gonna die or whatever, it'll try to
Yeah.
protect
And you
itself
ain't
and put out
stressed the
seeds.
plant.
Yep.
Instead of,
I don't-
attack the plant.
Yeah, this one doesn't strike me as it being very stressed, but hey, you never
No.
know.
Yeah.
As we were saying that, I think I just found a seed.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
so-
I might get some gelato.
You can get seeds.
Yeah, for sure.
Not stressing.
And that get lost hemp that you were talking about, Jerry. A couple of strains that they have right now, that like the espresso and stuff, looks pretty crazy. I know you can't really see that. But, like,
It's been a while since I tried them because it's been a while since they've had some new stuff, guys. But oh my god, the stuff I tried back when I was like first starting the channel and I went and I bought stuff from that shit was absolutely insane.
They have a different option. It's 1.7 grams for 20.
Yeah, he's
Interesting.
he definitely goes and he buys the cream of the crop. That's like what he tries to do. Even back when it was alt cannabinoid days for the hemp companies, the dude would go really hard, like trying to find the highest quality alt cannabinoids, trying to blend them so that they would be good for specific purposes. And I don't know. He's different. He's a different breed.
It's a different breed altogether.
Oh yeah.
uh,
Some fire up there right now. Purple Kush cake coming in at 34%.
34. Yeah, I was looking at that. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I want to press that. Sounds delicious.
Honestly, it looks like it would press amazing just off
Oh, I
the look.
don't doubt it. I don't
Crush
doubt it.
that with a couple
It sounds
diamonds
good.
and some rosin on top.
Cheers, y'all.
Just rolled up another blunt of some
Did-
cookies and cream mixed with purple ice cream cake.
Yo, Jerry, you want to talk about the cookies incident and what's going on with that?
What's good with them, bro?
Yeah, so I mean, we all know Cookies recently because Cookies came out here trying to sell a bunch of THCA flower. We're all like, hey, most of us wish that we lived in the state to get the THCA flower, but some of us here got the ability to. I'm hearing it's like upper mid, is what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing.
It's
I
like
imagine it's gonna be like
upper
what you mean
mid.
about
It's
cookies
like
in the dispensary.
you kind of got what you expected. You know, it's a little worse than their dispo flour used to be. But the thing is, all of their shareholders, all the people who are invested in cookies are pissed off because, first of all, the dispensaries are closing. Second of all, they're doing this really sketchy THCA game in the eyes of the investors. Being such a large company, they're bringing all of the eyeballs with them. They're bringing everything with them when they're launching this THCA website. And so, beyond any possible future legal repercussions from what they're doing by now labeling everything as hemp, they're also getting sued by the majority of their shareholders who are mad that literally millions, like 500 plus millions dollars, were misappropriately used in the last year, that they weren't able to hit any of their numbers because nobody wants to buy cookies anymore. Basically, they're getting sued from everywhere.
Yeah, and their CEO Berner, he took specific investor funds and diverted them into his own personal cash and bought houses and cars and then tried
Have
to.
you said anything publicly about this?
The only article I saw was on the America's Daily, and he hadn't filed a statement, but it just said, in those matters, one of which was settled and another that's still pending, other cookies partners and investors also claimed that the company's executives, including CEO and public face Gilbert Millam Jr., better known as Berner, diverted cookies investor cash into personally owned side companies.
And he was doing this, he was going to claim it was for parties and for marketing, to have people come over for meetings and all of these things, and
Right,
use these
and
places for
wasn't
these
his brother,
purposes.
It's
Wasn't
because
his
big
brother
like
the
other
actual owner?
parts of the
So he
51%.
could basically cash out?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, even if he was supposed to be doing parties, etc., nobody's showing up to no cookies party anymore in California. So that's horrible investing.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, yeah,
yeah.
it looks like they said the plaintiffs claim earlier this year, they said Cookies plotted to transfer its quote most valuable asset, its cannabis production rights, to another company called Cookies Production Inc., and it was an improper unapproved move of $23 million. They just filed into it. They basically started a side company with investors' funds from their first company without permission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
by doing so, cut out investors
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a no-no.
Damn clothes are
Because
better
it
than the weed.
changes the ownership of the production of all of it, which is half the business
That's crazy.
now is owned by
Steve
different
Turkey
people.
owns 49% of it. So
Yeah, that's wild.
and because Berner was, it says Cookies owns 51%, and then T Junkie and like in between is 49%. So like you can't do that.
No. That's crazy.
I didn't even know about that part.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that means they're just literally trying to take control of something they don't have control of. This company's
Well, and
basically
that, like-
doomed if something massive doesn't
Yeah,
happen
good luck.
in the next
Good luck bringing back that
bit.
brand. Good luck.
Yeah, like, you were already like
Brand is shot, dude.
a lot of people didn't like cookies for for some reason. So like you're trying to really
Well, when
Yeah.
it was the original people and they were still doing it for the love, they were some of the craziest breeders. They were coming out with
No doubt they
strains
were.
no one was
Talk about a
thinking
fall
about.
from the top.
All of these dessert strains that we're still smoking on are basically crossed from their strains. It's insane.
Yeah.
But-
Gelato, dude. How many strains out there are crossed with gelato? Let's be honest.
Yeah, everybody's crossing
Yeah.
gelato.
Right. Yeah.
They were the top of it. Now
I
they're
would be surprised if that cream mint is crossed with gelato.
wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, no, like it's crazy.
Hey, bro, I got 5 different, bro. Hold up, I got 4 different strains. I think they all cross with gelato. I got guava mints, that's gelato 45, and mimosa, ice cream cake, wedding cake, and gelato 33. Permanent marker, gelato, cross with. Well, no. It's biscotti, cross with jealousy, and then that's cross with sherbet. But jealousy is gelato cross with sherbet. So that's basically a fucking gelato cross at the end of the day. And then what else? I had cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. I know gelato cross.
Shit.
Oh, for real.
I got some
Yeah,
purple
Ricky.
That's the only
chocolate.
one that's not a gelato cross.
We talking
I figured out
gelatos.
what that cream mince was, bro.
What that is?
It's
Purple
ice cream
gelato.
cake and
I
Oh,
love
true.
that.
mints.
You
So
said it's
good.
ice cream cake and what?
Kush mints.
Oh, that sounds mad fire. Boy, I'm smoking on some ice cream cake right now. This shit sound hey, with some Kush mints. Boy, this shit sound alright.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
The Garlotti was, yeah, it's Ken Dog mixed with gelati. So it's like some
Everything
two, like,
got gelato in it, boy.
yeah.
so I mean,
I don't know. I guess it's just it's probably just a stable genetic, you know what I'm saying?
true, but
Like,
doesn't
Tried
this?
and trust it.
Because I mean, like there was like always that like people went through like runts, people went through like certain strains where they just like crossed so many different things with it. Like
Yeah.
right now, it just seems like it's gelato mainly for some reason.
It's probably because it's tried and trusted. People know it's a good strain. It got a nice structure on it, nice and dense. You know what I'm saying? Also got a nice taste profile to it. You can't go wrong with some gelato.
People like
Oh,
Bruh,
Oh yeah.
one of the best strains for sure.
this purple gelato is crazy as fuck.
I
It looks
loved
pretty
that
good.
strain, man. That was so good.
I
That was a
thought
fun
the
one.
orange gelato looked better from them, but it was.
Okay.
I did find it strange that it had a advertised terpene percentage on the orange gelato. I am still not sure what that means.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Regardless, I'm very interested to see what this means kind of for the future of companies, larger cannabis companies, because Cookies is going to definitely take a few hits with this all happening.
Yeah.
But I think there's definitely a couple causes. They went public. They took on shareholders. They took on investors. They got very big. They got big by being a small team, as we've said, making very impressive genetics to being a company that employed tens of thousands of people.
Yes.
Which is two very different things. And that would mean that tens of thousands of people would have had to been bought in on the mission that made cookies. I'm not sure. I find people in the cannabis industry very passionate, but I'm not sure if you can keep that many people passionate.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and some people run into the issue of their passions at a small scale. They can't manage in the same way at a large scale because they want to run small scale ways that just don't work. You know what I mean? Or do shady shit like this that they might get away with on a small scale, but not with $23 million of someone else's money.
No.
Right.
You could have maybe
Especially
got away with this,
investor,
but
bro.
no.
Yeah.
Not
No.
the way as big as Cookies is. There's no way.
No way. Mm-mm.
No, and I think because they're so big, so iconic and large, they're going to be held to a higher standard here.
Yeah. Yes.
There's going to be quite some repercussions. But I also don't think that we're going to see much better happen. I find that a lot of people get very greedy in the industry, and a lot of these companies are going to want to go public. A lot of these companies are going to want to go get that giant cash grab. And we're going to probably see this happen over and over again.
Yep.
Especially
Yeah, that was one thing I was even
Man,
surprised by on the
it's
dispensary
focused
side.
too much.
Like people in the dispensaries would cut corners right and left, and it always puzzled me because I come from the perspective of this plant will sell itself, and you can do this in a completely ethical way that benefits people, and you can still make a killer profit doing so. You don't have to cut corners, but like you said, Jerry, at every level of the industry, it's still humans, and there's greed's gonna come out, and they're gonna want to cut corners, and you know what I mean. At the end of the day, cover their own ass, and you're right. It's Cookies is just the start. I think what sucks, especially for them, is I think for people that are really not don't smoke cannabis at all, they're not associated with it, maybe even have a negative perspective on it. They even know of Cookies. Cookies is such a popular brand, so it's like that's just gonna fuel their perspective of, oh, see, this is all bullshit, and people in the industry suck, and this is, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a double-edged sword for them. So I really,
Definitely.
it'll be interesting to see if they can revive from this at all. You know,
Definitely.
Sure.
There's people that know cookies just from the clothes and they don't smoke weed.
Totally.
You know,
For real,
Yeah.
for real.
definitely, you feel me?
There's people wearing Runt shirt, cookie shirt, all that.
Oh yeah, it's
They
got
don't
like
even
that
And if you went for
brand.
cookies, there wouldn't be no Runts.
Yeah, you hear cookies, you ask the weed or the food. Just like when you see that M that's yellow, you know that you're about to go get a Big Mac. It's just like one of those iconic brands at this
100%.
point.
Yep.
It's,
Some people see it only as a clothing brand. That shit wild.
True. Yeah,
Oh.
they almost see it like Supreme, like it's just a
Yeah.
they don't even know it's
Yeah.
associated with cannabis.
best
Yeah.
brands
It's
typically,
streetwear.
if you haven't seen, they gotta
Yeah.
cannabis
Nice
brands
product.
gotta be lifestyle brands. You know, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, if you're a cannabis brand, you gotta be a lifestyle brand too, and that's why you see cookies.
Sure.
You saw.
Yeah.
It's like
That's the best
cookies
way
and
to
stuff from
promote the
plates
brand,
like
man.
cookies and stuff. So like they got all their clothing, like you can buy like the rolling trays and stuff inside like a
What you
place.
mean? Can y'all see the backpack?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
cookies bag.
Yeah.
Cookies bag.
Oh yeah.
And this all happens because these companies can't advertise on TV, social media, anywhere. So you got to find that way, and it by like promoting a lifestyle, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not just like as easy as a beer commercial. You can't just do stuff.
No,
No, you can't.
have fun, live more. Boom.
What do you guys think
Millions
is going
of
to
it.
happen with the farm bill in September? Do you think they're going to try to close the THCA loophole? Do you think at
I
this
think
point?
they're gonna try to close it.
I think-
Yeah.
honestly.
Really?
They gonna regulate it more. Yeah, I think that they're gonna have to find a unique way. I could possibly really see a deferral because I don't think they know how to regulate it. You drop hemp to needing to have 0.1% THC, you're gonna have a whole lot of problems with the medication factors of CBD, etc.
For sure.
And maybe they want to move CBD into the dispensaries too. That might be part of the big old taxation Uncle Sam plan. But what they're going to end up doing, regardless of what they do, is like, wow, they could go regulate HHC, D8, even those new ones, PHC, JD.
Right.
But what comes next? Like, are you ready
Right.
for like QRC239, the newest cannabinoid they just
Oh,
found
bro.
in Portugal that gets you
THC.
84 times as high? Like, I don't know if they're ready for these things, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they got to be careful what they do because what we found out is Americans like two things: getting high and not paying the taxes on getting high. So, be
True.
careful. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I'm really
they-
interested to see what happens with it. I think I go back and forth. I think they're definitely going to regulate it more, and they're going to do something for the THCA loophole. I mean, you know what I mean? Now that cat's out of the bag, it's it's going to be interesting. No kidding, right?
I mean, but they could make it legal. But what they've done in all the states that have legalized it has been borderline fucked up at the same point. Like, wow, these 6 large companies now own all of the cannabis distribution in the entire
Right.
country thus far.
Well,
That's kind
and
of
most-
fucked up. It's
Sure,
a-
in most states where it's medically legal and rec like that, you're good luck finding D8, good luck finding HHC because those you don't have to go through the same red tape, and that's just a threat to
yeah.
dispensaries that have to do all this stuff and pay all these taxes. Which it's like then you're having essentially a civil war within the cannabis industry. It's like just make all of them legal, and you don't have to have this infighting, which is ridiculous. You know.
What I think is, what do you call it? A justifiable evil is how Tennessee stepped in. Imagine that just on a federal level. Any hemp-based cannabinoid, 6% tax nationwide.
Yes,
Like,
for sure.
That
Great
would
example.
be, that would be, I don't know, them stepping in but saying we're not taking this from you. We're gonna give a price increase. We're gonna try to keep this out of the children's hands. It needs to be locked up, like Tennessee
Right.
said.
Sure.
You need to ID. We might inspect camera, make sure you're filming the transaction, whatever it be, type shit. But I don't know. Don't go shut it down. Shutting things down. We just seen weird things. Prohibition gave us D8. Prohibition gave us THCO. I mean,
Yes.
THCO is worrisome. Prohibition gave us THCM, which we don't know anything about. Might be worrisome. JD's worrisome. It gave us JD. That's all because of, well, that's all because, I mean, you could even say the taxation on marijuana. People were buying those things in legal states.
Yep.
Shit's not fair.
Definitely.
No. Well, and you're exactly right. I mean, Prohibition brought us all of these alt cannabinoids are essentially akin to like bathtub gin in Prohibition days, you know, and it's we will find a way around it in some regard, like you said, and it's what's next and how far are you gonna go? How far are you gonna just and I mean, the second it was made legal in Cali, Oregon, Colorado, way back in the day, it exposed the formality of okay, so I can be in Colorado, and this is proven to be medicinal and great. I set foot in Kansas soil when I go to prison for this plant because it's a drug and it can kill people apparently, and blah blah blah. Blah. It's insane, and it's like at this point, it's not what generations like our parents' generation and our grandparents, work your way up the ladder. It's like it's not viewed the same way as the Reefer Madness days and the days when it was seen to be something like the likes of heroin, and you know what I mean? It's like, when are we just gonna stop and just let it be what we know it is?
Yeah,
now? You know what I mean?
Address
Right. Right.
But I think when people go out there and fight it, there's a dangerous narrative that we revert to, or you'll see activists revert to, and it got us through the 80s and got us through that this isn't heroin because we liked it to alcohol, but now we got to start running from that comparison because we got a little bit too close to being compared to
for sure
that.
Yes.
We are not.
Yeah.
And marijuana is not like alcohol. Go find a medicinal property of alcohol. Good luck. There's not any. Yes, it can be used recreationally.
That's a neurotoxin, bro.
But when we use this thing as a recreational thing, yes, we're messing with receptors, but we're not literally poisoning ourselves. Like it's very, very, very different. And it's something that's got to be, the activists really got to get on top of their hand when we start proposing bills and legislation to the government. Why is it being held to a worse standard than alcohol? Why don't we put alcohol into the dispensaries, take marijuana out and sell it in the supermarkets and the gas stations and everywhere like you can with alcohol? It's reverse. It is reverse what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Is CJ alive? Real quick, the chat asked. No, CJ's zoned, bro. He's doinked,
well,
bro.
y'all.
CJ got stoned.
I'm more alive than anyone.
Hey, look.
That's funny.
Alcohol being legal make way more money than bud being legal. Cause bud can't put you in the hospital.
Well, goddamn, yeah, no, because
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
we do.
That's
My loan.
the residual profit of alcohol with the hospital costs that come from that yearly. That's no doubt.
Definitely, people make money off of suffering.
Same thing with cigarettes and shit like that. If you want to talk about that too,
No doubt.
If you, bro, if you smoking bud since you was 12 years old to the day you fucking 90, you might, you know what I'm saying, have a little extra cough on you a little tad bit, but you not finna be, you not gonna make it to 90 if you was fucking. I mean, you could potentially.
But it's not going to be a fun 90, I'll tell you that.
Yes, no. That bitch gonna be a fucking motherfucking damn near RoboCop ass 90, connected to all type of machines and shit. Bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
But that's what you can
for
buy in the gas station, right?
Yeah, right.
Bro.
You can get yourself your beer and pack of cigarettes,
Yes.
walk out that in a lot of
Right.
states. But
Yes.
go wait in a line, get your ID checked 3-4 times, put into a government system just to buy an eighth at the front of the line.
Yep.
Right.
And then you
Yeah, it's
gotta
insane.
pay an extra.
Oh, then you got to pay the
But you gotta-
tax. Even though now that they're
Yeah,
tracking
what?
you, you're also paying a tax on top of it. Like,
Yeah, because they're
Diamond Bowl.
reselling it.
Oh, let's go. Diamond Bowl, CJ. Hell yeah.
Diamond Bowl. Where's Zype?
I'm getting some shit ready.
Getting stuff ready. Yep. RoboCop.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's sad state on that all, for real. I think the farm bill is going to get us into either a lot of trouble, but I'm really just hoping for a deferral. I think they can wait for a few more states to get it legalized and a little bit more of the stigma to change before we address this would be our safest way forward, because we can't really address it on a federal level, of course, until we have a federal consensus. And right now, a lot of our country isn't even allowed to think about this plant.
Yes. Well, and the THCA loop.
For sure.
Yes. Well, in the THCA loophole, it exposed that the people that are in the ability to manipulate the farm bill are not scientifically minded and don't essentially know this plant well enough to be able to manipulate this bill the way that they are. It's like you have to learn about it, and I mean, this can be said about anything, but you really can't speak to cannabis and how it affects people if you haven't tried it. And I'm not saying the first time you try eat, a 1,000 milligram edible, you'll hate yourself. Start small, be smart, but like if you allow this, these cannabinoids to benefit your life in a way they can, like it's a no-brainer. But you have people that are talking about it that have never used it and were raised to believe it's like booze or these hard drugs, and they're just set.
Anybody that has a bad stigma about tree feel like they had a panic attack or anything like that, I say take a puff of some CBD. Take some
100%, dude.
Puff of some
For
CBD.
real.
And then, bro, if you look at the CBD, like, oh damn, it's not that bad. THC is the same exact plant, it just you know what I'm saying? It's just grown
For sure.
different. Damn, it's not grown different, but you feel me?
Right.
Different parents and grandparents.
Absolutely.
And great grandparents.
Well, that's a great place to start, because it's like you're gonna get enough of a change to notice you feel different, but it's not in your head. You're not gonna have a panic attack, have any sort of anxiety at all,
Yeah.
and then
Actually feel better type shit. You got something going on. You got some pain in your back. Oh damn!
That's the
oh,
thing,
shit.
like-
you just feel like your most optimized self. You're like, this is great, and then okay, let's induce a little head change. You're like, all right, this is
and
get
you
the
can't
hype.
sleep or something like that. You can't sleep or something like that. You got problem sleeping. Man,
Oh, yeah.
take you some little CBD gummies. Take you a little CBD J before bed.
Oh, yeah.
And you gonna be sleeping lovely.
Oh yeah. Speaking of CBD gummies, the ones from Jackson Wellness have been blowing my mind this week. I've been loving those.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. I've been
Yeah,
taking them at night
nice
for
flowers.
sleep. Yeah, they do. They sent some Skywalker OG, and I was so impressed. Like,
I used to.
I love that one.
Flower in the
The
month.
Skywalker is
Every
phenomenal.
month from them.
yeah, so
They
good.
have
I
some
was
really
really
nice
impressed.
stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That was,
I was really
July's
impressed.
flower of the month. I'm pretty sure that stuff was
Yep.
really
Yep,
good.
yep.
Can't wait to get my gummies. I think they're gonna be here Monday.
Yeah,
Skywalker.
same.
What kind of gummies do you have coming, Ganja Bear?
The CBD gummies from Jackson Wellness.
Yeah, they're great.
The WonderCon extracts, their blueberry cheesecake squares. It's 5 milligrams of Delta 9 and 50 milligrams of CBD. Like 2 of those does me right at night. It just
That sound fire,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
it's so good. It says blueberry kush terpenes infused into white chocolate with blueberry cheesecake flavoring. It's like it's
Dude.
That
amazing.
sounds amazing.
Definitely.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah.
WNC CBD has some pretty decent gummies too, man. I think I had those before. They were alright. Some CBD gummies.
I remember watching one of your first videos. I think it was about like the Zaza gummies. That was like when I
Dude.
first started watching you.
Oh yeah.
12 hours.
Yeah.
12 hours. I'm not even kidding.
12 hours,
I was
what? High?
I was high on an entire 4-hour road trip. We went to like Lexi's brother's house over in Ohio. It's like 4 hours away, and I remember I like passed out in her baby niece's like little princess bed, dude, stuffed animals and shit. Like before we went and ate, dude, because I was so fried. I was sitting there dropping my phone and shit, bro, on the ground, faded, gone. Lexi woke
Bro, I
me up,
gave
I
my-
had some tacos. Yeah.
I gave my dog 2 edibles from Foxhole Farm. They it was like, I think it was 15 milligrams of Delta 9 and 15 milligrams of THCP. I
You
gave
thought
him 2 of those. Bro, I ain't talked to him like 3 days after that. He hit me up like, bro, he came to my crib like 3 days later. He was like, bro, I was high for like 3 days, bro.
My dumb ass, when you started that sentence, thought you were talking about your actual dog.
Bro,
I was like, why would you give your
Yeah,
dog
I give
something
my
with
dog
D9, bro? That's
I'm not gonna
awful,
lie, that's
man.
what I thought too.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about like some dog biscuits with CBD or something, and then you said D9, and I got worried, and then you
I was
said
like, oh,
he
no.
didn't talk to you, and I'm like, okay, that's gotta be a person. Dogs don't
Yeah,
talk. This is
but I was
all
like,
okay.
if the dog starts talking, then call the news.
Bro.
Maybe that's why we're
I
not
got
supposed to
a
give them.
body yeah, dog.
That's some money.
Can you imagine just giving your dog like a whopping like THCP and he just looks at you like, "What's up?"
Bro, that probably would happen. THC
Yeah, I'd be like,
mad.
what? Yeah, that'd be insane.
Pack
those
rats.
fire bro. They got them
Ooh.
at the they got them at the corner store next to me, but I don't know. They kind of taxed.
Yeah, how much
Is
are they
it-
there?
Yeah, like $6-7.
They're $3 here.
Bro, them boys, bro, they got a foot up their ass, bro.
Them Carolina hemp prices insane. They keep them cheap in the Carolinas.
So they kind of like pull it out for you. This this flower I got right now is like super fluffy. Like whenever this stuff was packed, it came out like expanding foam. Like it was just so fluffy. It came out the top.
Oh
of it.
wow.
But yeah,
Did
it's
y'all
like,
try?
Purple gelato right now.
Did you
Hell
you
yeah.
roll it with the pack, or you just rolled that bit?
So like I used like the tube and everything that came. I just didn't
Hell
know
yeah.
anything about this. But it's like you have like a material tube you put the weed into, and then
Yeah,
you that filter tip.
I seen them bits before in junk. I just never copped them. I seen like a video about them and everything.
Haven't you guys tried Purple Rose Supply? I want to try those, dude. You ever seen
That's
Oh
that?
great.
nah, I seen
Have you
those.
tried them?
What are they?
They
you
like
can make
rose
them
joints.
Canagar mold.
Oh, like literally roses, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well, you can use anything. You could actually use different stuff as well. You don't have to just use what they have. You can even use a wrap apparently.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
You make it a tie stick too.
bro.
Oh, that's
I was
dumb.
thinking about making a tie stick,
Do it.
like,
But scooters too.
because I grew a
Do it.
sativa,
Hell yeah.
but I only got the. I don't know. I gotta grow another sativa to do it.
It takes 2 plants.
No, I'm saying I don't got the sugar leaves from the last plant.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I'd like to grow a sativa.
for sure.
Like a 70-30 hybrid and like 80-40. I mean 80-20 I mean. So like I was definitely trying to get some indicas for sure.
Yeah.
The sativa's
I wish I
nice.
got so imagine it's indica though.
The sativa and a one-hitter. Best way to get
Talking about
through
that.
a hard day.
You said what? NC.
I was trying to think about the all gas OG that I got from.
Oh yeah, that definitely sound like an indica.
It definitely sounds like an indica, right? So
Yeah. Ain't no way it's not an indica.
yeah, all gas. Yes.
All gas OG. Yeah.
You smoke it and you get
What kind
very
of gross
motivated
love?
and energetic. You just get very confused.
No, white truffle like that. I was just gonna say that. I'm finna grow some white truffle, and even though it's an indica, it's energetic. It got like an energetic like buzz. You know what I'm saying? Got an energetic
Sure.
feel to it, but it still relax you. And it like I mean it could slump you like before bed or something like that, but you have this one for like an hour damn near before. Like you like take a puff of that beer right before bed, think you just finna slump. Nah, that big on. I don't know. It do something behind the eyes. It got some focus to it.
Hell yeah.
But I'm finna try to grow some of that when I get back. That's it's a phenotype of gorilla butter, which is like peanut butter bread crossed with like
Ooh.
I forgot with gorilla glue, I think something like that.
Dude, those are the strains that sounds fire. Really glue and peanut butter bread. A gas
Yeah,
version
yeah.
of peanut butter bread
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
great.
Hey, I had Gorilla Butter a little while ago. I forget from who, but it was delicious. I think it was Wildflower Hemp Company.
I got some peanut butter
Wildflower, bro. They look like they
souffle.
got some nice stuff, bro. I need to try them when I
Their
get
flour
back.
is delicious. It's so
I want to
good.
try that, bro. They got some shit called Don Mega, and it's like, bro, it's like banana. I think it's like, I don't know, it's banana something crossed with GMO.
Huh.
I'm gonna look it up.
I can't wait for that Dositos. It's that 3.5 grams of Dositos crumble from Better and Groans. It's
Ooh.
must be here. It's $50 for 3.5 grams. I think the sale ends today.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I had to get that. I was like, they had a 4 gram sample for $60 of different crumbles, and one of them was root beer or something. I was like, that sounds interesting.
Is that
Wow.
the website
Root beer.
with the, what is it, 50 gram, 500 sheet of shatter or something?
Yeah, 50 gram for $500. They have like a couple different strains: Sunset Sherbet, ice cream cake, and a couple different strains. It's crazy.
Imagine getting that much shatter shipped to your house.
Yeah, but
That'd
it's
be
like,
crazy.
imagine how melted it would be.
Right. You'd have to-
yeah.
Probably.
I mean, they probably sent some repercussion, like maybe like a little ice pack or
At least in
something.
the ice pack, right?
Gotta be
Sure.
something.
Dry
It'd have to
ice
be,
would
yeah.
probably be
Yeah.
best.
Cause
They
it's
they'd
summer
have to do
too. Like
something. Yeah.
it's been, bro. I know it, bro. It's hot as hell, probably everywhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got some crumble. Or no, it was called it was batter actually. But whenever I got it, all of it was melted up to the top. Like it was all melted up to the top in like a ring. So I was like, oh. So I just like sat on my PC for a little bit, and then we just put on like I just made a pot of coffee. We just like put it on top of that and just like heat it up just a tiny bit,
Sure.
and it all melted straight down. So it's all right. It was like, oh, you get it, and you're like everything's at the top. All
Yeah, you gotta wait. You're like,
I looked up that Don Mega Cross. It's black banana cross with GMO.
What? That sounds sweet. What is black
Yeah.
banana, though?
great.
I don't even know. I'm finna look that one up.
Black
That just sounds
banana.
crazy.
I don't think I've really heard too many banana strains actually.
Blackberry Kush. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's Bubba Kush and Blackberry Kush.
Huh.
I don't know how they got to do anything with a banana.
Yeah, black banana. It's like the blackberry. I guess.
But it's
That
another
makes
version
sense.
of it, and it's fire cookies crossed with banana OG.
ooh,
That one sound crazy.
that sounds really nice.
It's, wow. Hey. Speaking of, cool strains growing, etc., I think it was just New York actually is now going to allow, and it's interesting because New York's passed this bill, and then they're also trying to pass another bill where they're banning smoking outside in public, but they're going to allow people to have cannabis, like farmers markets is what they're phrasing it as, where all of the craft growers, small-time growers can go and set up tents in farmers markets, and as long as they follow certain guidelines, they're allowed to sell their excess cannabis, basically. And the
Wow.
farms, of course, can show up too and sell it direct to the consumer instead of going to the
Sure.
dispensary too. That's the bigger part of it, but
That's a move for real. I low key fuck with that.
yeah, it's a whole different and a different way to get your weed. Basically, not having to go into a line.
Regulations with it though. You feel me?
I'm sure there's a lot more past. If you give me a second, I can try to pull up a little bit more about it. But I know there's definitely going to be a lot of issues that can go in with that, of course, because now there's not as much oversight. They're actually kind of letting it happen in public. They're still going to have to assess taxes for it, right? It's just
Right.
allowing for different people to sell it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and then on some purple gelato, man.
Ooh, cheers.
Dry hit tasting super nice.
I like that.
Honestly, they don't post a lot about it in
Fuck
the
all that.
article. I could read the law at some point and see what's going on, but it's interesting. I think it's more of a compromise because right now, if anybody goes into New York City, you'll see a bunch of weed shops. They're not dispensaries, just random pieces of property that are being rented, and you walk inside. Once the guy lets you in through the locked door, and there's just bags of weed he's selling out of, and you can choose what you want, look at it, etc. So they're basically trying to stop people from doing that because it's not legal.
Yeah.
And tell them, hey, you can sell it in other ways, though. Here's some legal
Yeah,
manners.
Yep.
It's so cool
yeah, you already like doing that type stuff, so
Swear
that'd be the
I'd
dream job for
I'd be in there like.
You'd have a blast doing that, CJ. No doubt.
I love
Totally
Maryland,
see you
bro.
doing that,
I'm
dude.
about to do my 4th grow after I come back from Myrtle Beach. Next month, I'll do my next grow.
For sure. Let's go.
I'm trying to pull a pound, dude. I'm really trying to pull a pound.
Hell yeah,
My
man.
last grow,
Do it.
I really got my skills right, and I know what I'm doing. Like I really see that flower. That flower.
Sure.
Was gas.
Oh, it looked amazing.
So when
yeah,
you're
it did.
in Myrtle Beach,
Gas, dude.
South Carolina's become a bitch when it comes to legislation and hemp laws, etc. But luckily, Myrtle Beach is like an hour from North Carolina if you just drive north. And once you get over that border, it's not like weed dispensaries, but it's hella hemp dispensaries that will have your THCA flower and concentrates will be right there waiting for you.
Because I wanna go out to some shops, man, and like talk to some people.
And there's so many shops like that are kind of close to South Carolina, like that I know of. Like there's like at least 5 like local shops I can think of that all have THCA flower too. So like, if you know anything about THCA like around here in North Carolina, I got you for sure.
Definitely gonna be smoking heavy, bro.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm not glad that this brand I just reviewed, Crown Town Cannabis, that's in Concord, North Carolina. They have some really good stuff. They have it's called the Plug Distribution, coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, that distributes hemp to different companies.
Yeah.
And they have some GMO cookies that I just smoked, and it was so good. Like, it looked so good. It smoked good. They have their own packaging with like a crown on it and stuff. And on
Oh,
the back,
nice.
percentages and stuff, and on like a little sticker, kind of like a dispensary would. So it's like when you walk up, you open up the door, and it rings like a doorbell, and then you wait, and then you go in just like an actual dispensary. So like
Okay.
it's not like a smoke shop.
Sure. Right. Oh, that's cool.
Like, it was nice, and like the woman
Yeah.
was really nice. The picture I sent in the Discord a while back, I think, with the Mario, like on the wall.
Yeah.
That was that same place, and the one was really nice. Like they had like 10 different strains, like from GMO cookies to Pulpado. They had like garlic cookies. They had a bunch of like nice sounding strains, you know. Like
Yeah.
definitely plenty of good companies out here in North Carolina for sure. It was really
Oh, that's
refreshing.
awesome.
This kind of company, because it's mostly just smoke shops and stuff, but it's
Right.
not just dispensary kind of side.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, go to that effort for people coming to their place. That's cool, you know?
definitely.
That's awesome.
So fucking smooth.
They used to have dope companies in South Carolina, really cool shops in South Carolina, especially in the Myrtle Beach area. And then the police started showing up and taking everything off the shelves and saying, "Hey, goodbye. By the way, here's some prison sentences for your employees too." And so everyone kind of started closing their locations.
That's crazy.
Messed up.
Insane.
Some of the craziest stories are from South Carolina and how they handled it. Like, in every state, basically, we've seen them take the products off the shelf, and then the state decides whether or not that was good or bad.
Right.
There,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But in South Carolina, they went to the extent of saying, "Hey, you sold marijuana to employees," and the employees were like, "No, I just sold the products on the shelves." And imagine being like somebody with a criminal record too, working in that shop and that
sucks.
happening.
Yeah, no
too.
kidding.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
You imagine? And it's like to be held liable like that. We had that happen a couple times, not to our shop, but there was a shop down the street from ours in Colorado, and you'd have people, undercover cops all the time, with fake IDs, or they'd send in someone who's 17 that has a fake ID, and there was quite a few times you'd see stories, people come in, with a fake ID, they kind of look maybe 18, maybe not, you're not really sure, maybe 21, not really sure. And you let them in, and then sure, they buy a product, walk out the door. 3 seconds later, Denver cops right in, raid.
Wow.
People there was a one shop specifically where the person in the front, because the entrances are always separate from where you would ID people coming in, and the employee that was like solely running where they ID'd people went to prison for it because she let the person in. It was wild. I think she was the only employee. I know the owner did too. I think she was the only employee that went to jail. Other employees got fined, but I mean that shit would happen all the time. So we were always on our toes. We had a booklet like thick of every state ID, possible fakes, what they could look like, and I mean, sometimes you felt bad, but you would just sit there and like, hold on a second, I have to make sure because I ain't going to prison for this, and you want your weed, so hold on, you know. But it was insane. So I can't imagine for people in South Carolina just to be selling what their employer put on the shelf, and now they're behind bars. That's crazy.
With all that liability, how much does an employee like that get paid?
No kidding. No kidding. It's insane. Not enough to cover the liability, I'll tell you that.
It's crazy.
Don't want to do anything like that after that happened.
Exactly. Right.
It would
That's
definitely
crazy.
scare a lot of people away.
Oh, no doubt. For sure. Yeah, that's insane. I can't imagine.
That's wild.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You're just going to work one day and then, oh, yeah, well, here I
Hey,
am.
man, I'm
prison.
not coming home today.
Yeah, got arrested.
Hey, can you come get me out of prison?
Insane.
Remember that bail money that I don't have because I don't get paid enough to have bail money? Can you please find that and come get me from the jail cell? Because these people are freaking me out.
Yeah, right? It's insane. Oh, that's crazy. I can't imagine. Well, like you said, then no one's in the room. You'd think. But,
Like, my bad, dude. I got you arrested.
oh, man. Imagine going to prison for making what? They probably make 14, 15 an hour. Imagine going to prison for that, you know? Ugh. That's shitty. That's shitty. I can't imagine. You know? Well, and if it ever, I mean, it's just going to deter people if and when it ever kind of flips around and the pendulum swings back to those businesses being able to open or run shop. It's like, it's going to have to be very clearly stated that employees are not liable for certain things if you're going to want to staff your company, you know what I mean?
Yeah?
Yeah. You're not gonna get very many people.
Yeah, good luck
Yeah.
hiring, you know? It's crazy.
Definitely.
This shit's smooth, delicious, and it's getting me faded.
Hell yeah, man.
Not a single cough this entire blunt.
That's that purple gelato, right? Yeah? Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
Purple gelato's nice.
I really like it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that a lot. That was really nice. The flavor was insane. Loved it.
You pressed most of it?
Yeah, I did. I pressed some and smoked some of the flower too, and it was really nice. I did that one on the live, I think. Which freaking Instagram has been on one lately, trying to take down everything. It's insane. Insane.
Yeah.
Coming after our usernames now and shit. Like, crazy to me. Insane.
I was reading that. I was like, you might want to change your username. It has the
It's
word
like, you might
dab.
want to fuck off. Right. I'm like, really? Like,
It's going to tell me mine has smokes. I'm going to be like, oh,
yeah, I know.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Get like 4
It says
accounts
10
back
minutes,
right now.
literally.
If they say something about, if they talking about something about ganja, I'm gonna be devastated.
No, they're going to hit you up saying yours says bear. We can't recommend it to other accounts.
We can't recommend it.
That promotes violence.
Seriously, though. Oh, my lord. Yeah, they've been on one lately. It's insane to me. It's insane.
Bro, you can't even post, like, I don't understand. You can get ads for, like, you can get ads for telegrams. You know what I'm saying? You can get ads for telegrams.
No
selling
doubt.
shrooms.
Like,
But you can't post a new release from a company that's that literally is like legal.
Right.
What other
And
platforms y'all been
license?
trying out, man? Besides IG.
What'd you
I've
say?
been on, what other platforms y'all been on, man? Besides IG, I've been on the Social Club, Twitter, feel me, Rumble.
I just made a Rumble, but I haven't done anything on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a Rumble, but I ain't done nothing on it. I just be
Same.
watching crew
Try
review on that
streaming on
bit.
Kick. I want to try Kick streaming, but
I mean, best way to transition is just to multi-stream for a bit and
Yeah.
keep telling your audience about it. right?
I've been doing Twitch and YouTube with Restream.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I
Yep.
tried to add Kick, but it won't work.
Twitch just, I don't know what to do with Twitch.
Yeah, you got a thing where you can stream to multiple different things, right, at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it
I
has
thought about
your,
doing-
has your different chats too.
Oh, nice. I thought about doing a I used to stream on Twitch a while ago, and there's a way you can set up your dual audio. They let you stream live music, like any song you want. And it's not going to get flagged for copyright live, because on the playback the audio is gone, like the music part is gone, and they just hear your It's still. So I thought about doing like a weekend like cannabis radio show, just playing awesome tunes, and jet in, talk a bit, smoke a bit, play, and just have it running all day, playing different songs, because you can do that with Twitch, which is so dope.
You can do that on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I do it through it's the way you set it up in OBS. You have like a backup audio channel that only gets picked up on the live on the live stream, but then if you go to your Twitch and you want to watch it on the playback, you don't hear any of the songs, you just hear your voice.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah,
It
it's
won't
dope.
work. That wouldn't work with YouTube though, right?
No, I haven't seen a way to do it with YouTube yet. It still gets flagged, but Twitch they set it up like OBS actually
Hypothetically.
has a specific Twitch setting for that, so they kind of made it that way, which is really cool.
Hypothetically, what has been keeping some large channels safe on YouTube might possibly be the fact that they delete their stream as they're concluding. Like they don't ever hit the end stream button on OBS or Streamlabs until they delete the stream. You gotta delete the stream and then
Oh,
end
I
it.
see what you mean.
And somehow that stops YouTube from checking through it, so you're not gonna get a copyright claim if you played the wrong song at the wrong time, too loud or something.
Oh wow.
Um,
Yeah, I might fuck with that tonight. Do a little Sunday night radio show on Twitch. Why not?
try it out.
It'll give you a strike, but it won't give you a strike. It will like let's say it's allowed to be played on YouTube.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I've played plenty songs, but some will get like they'll be like, no, you can't play this one.
Yep. Yeah, like if the artist has a licensing agreement already, they'll just claim it, and then they'll get royalties from it being played in your video. Yeah, for sure.
Right. And I don't even mind that really.
Nah.
I mean,
It's like I always hear like Eric.
I'm not even making any money
anyways.
Yeah, it's just like you never know. I mean, I guess there are ways to go search it, but it's tough to search every single song and build playlists. I mean, I guess people do it.
I built one on Spotify. Yeah. And I put the Spotify Premium on. You don't get no ads or anything. For me.
Sure.
Pretty
Yeah,
lit.
when I found out about that dual audio thing, I'm like, man, that's cool, because then you don't gotta worry. You can play whatever you want. You can take requests. You can have playlists. Do it. One day you do reggae, one day you do jazz, one day you do pop. Whatever. You can totally change it up and get creative. It's always fun.
Exactly. They have a wide spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's cool. I love that. And what's cool about it is, especially like if you got kids, it's like you can turn that on and for 30 minutes just play some good tunes. And if you got to jet off and do something, you're still generating content. People if it's a radio type show, then they expect music sometimes, so it gives you a chance to go do other things, but you're still getting views and
Right, yeah.
two birds with one stone.
Good idea, man.
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
yeah, for sure. Why not, right?
Ooh, shit.
Hey,
I gotta load up another bowl of this gelato, y'all.
Yeah, this girl eyes and smack it.
Another blunt of this shit.
Let's go.
This shit is fucking delicious.
not getting a whole lot of questions down there in the chat. I mean, the last comment, I mean, hello to Juan. You got Triz asking us saying to try Cloud9 flower.
Cloud9.
Cloud9.
People were laughing at the RoboCop comment. That's a long time ago. See, there's not a lot of comments, people.
No, I'm
Right.
Get chatty, y'all.
Get chatty.
Oh, here, let's see.
Should I look for some topics? Too
Getting
sneaky.
in the wake and bake slumps. Yes, sir.
I mean, one question: how often y'all look at the terpenes in the flower when you're buying a flower?
A lot. I always
Not gonna-
research
not gonna lie.
especially a strain I'm not familiar with.
Always, yeah, for sure.
It definitely more so recently than before. Like honestly, once I started getting more and more into the like THCA, I definitely started looking at it because like before I was just obviously just getting it from like someone, right? So like now I can actually see what it is and like it's nice to see that it's got
Now that there's like the choice available, I just think
Yeah.
I just always
Oh, yeah.
get something that I like. You feel me?
It's like if I can see that there's limonene or
That I know is
carrot,
good with
like
me.
something like the terpenes that I actually like, then it's really nice to actually like, all right, I know I'm probably gonna like this strain versus
For sure.
Totally.
just
When
trying to get and shoot into the dark,
Yeah, I love. I had Jack Herer. Have been smoking on that for a while, and there was this specific batch. There was this one smell I couldn't put like a name to. I just couldn't. So I was doing a bit of research, and it's terpinolene, and I guess that's the primary terpene in sage, and that was exactly what I smelled. It was sage, but I couldn't put the name to it, and I love that because you research like, oh my god, no, that's 100% what it is. I was like, I love that. It's so cool. Delicious. Such a unique smelling strain too. It was like sage
Interesting.
and like I don't know. It almost
I'm gonna guess
not
that
a
one.
good sell, but like burnt rubber. It was a weird like dark
Nah,
but it was
nah,
good.
Bro, burnt rubber be hitting, bro.
You know what I
look
mean?
like-
Yeah.
It's a
It's
strain called Fruit
it's-
Loop, like CBD. The CBD strain Fruit Loops, and it tastes like straight berries and burnt rubber, and that shit
Okay.
is gas.
And
Yeah,
burnt
dude, it was-
rubber.
So good.
It ain't, bro. It tastes like a burn. It tastes like somebody did a fucking burn out in your mouth, bro. But it tastes fucking amazing.
Yes, 100%. Yep, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was so
It's
good.
hard to find that in the I don't know, bro. I ain't had that in the THCA like at all. I ain't never just had no THCA strain that had that burnt rubber terp profile.
No, it was wild. It was the Jack Herer from Grandpa's Grass, their last run of that.
Oh shit, you talking about some THCA right now?
Yes, sir, brother. It was
That's-
so good. It was again. It was just
Huh.
like I couldn't for the
Yeah,
longest
it was
time put my
definitely
nose
a
on it.
sage taste.
Right? I was like, holy shit, it's sage. That's exactly what it is.
It's like GMO, like it says like literally like the 3 top terpenes that are like my favorites, like myrcene, limonene, and beta caryophyllene. There's like
Oh yeah.
Mercy,
I really like
kid,
those,
bro.
that
Mhm.
explains why I like GMO so much.
Yep. One you don't hear about a lot that I like is Linellowol. It's so hard to pronounce. It's like a kind of a lavender.
Linellowol.
Linellowol. It's
Linellowol.
lavender.
Linellowol.
What else is it? Let me see.
Little Lulu.
Yeah, it's Linalool. It's Linellowol. It's let's see, what's the flavor? Yeah,
Why would
lavender.
that be how you pronounce it? That is not at all how it's spelled.
100%, right? I had to
I was
actually
like,
look up the
Linellowol?
pronunciation. Same. I had to look up how do you pronounce this because I had no idea. It's Linellowol, which yeah, how you gonna come up with that, right? But it's in lavender and a couple other flowers. Very floral.
Nice.
Sweet basil, coriander. Yeah, it was insane. But I love. So fascinating. There's so many. It's so cool.
I love me some cookies, bro.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, man.
You feel me? It's frying me right now. I'm about to like fucking fall out.
Bro. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. Terps is crazy, bro. I just looked up all of my favorite strains now that we started talking about this.
Yeah.
And all my favorite strains damn near got this same terps. Just like I looked alright, so like
Find yourself
I
liking
looked
this
at Matt Biscotti and like hold up. Like Mac Biscotti and fucking like I forgot what else it was. I'm too big. But all them hoes got the same damn terps.
Yo,
Even though they smell insanely different and taste insanely different, they all got the same terps.
Yep.
Someone asked in the chat,
similarities.
does the high on THCA and D9 differ? Someone asked.
So
anyone
who
wanna
wants to
answer?
take this?
I'll,
I mean, if
Bro.
the flower has a higher percentage of D9 before you burn it, there's a possibility it will have a more
telling you.
sedative effect off the bat because
I mean, honestly, it
I'm telling you,
depends. It depends
plenty of
because
these
who you
strains
getting
that
your
have come
D9
out.
from? Who you getting your D9 from?
Right.
Because you could be getting some mid ass D9 and all the THCA blowing the fucking D9 out the water.
This one
Or
I'm
you could be getting the cream of the crop D9 that can't shit else in the world touch.
right.
Well, and
You
we
getting
gotta
some straight
that
gas.
that the question assumes too that THCA and D9 are different, and yes, by definition they're different. But all the THCA we're using turns into D9. So like you guys said, it's the
all
question of
same.
it's the
Listen,
question
bro.
of the quality of the flower, not the two different cannabinoids.
yeah.
Yeah, because essentially the same thing.
THCA,
They're
bro,
not
is
legal.
pre-harvested cannabis.
Exactly.
Most
It just hasn't been
dispensary flowers.
decarboxylated yet.
Let's
That's
get
it.
the facts right.
Yeah, most dispensary flower is.
THCA.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
This
absolutely.
shit
They
is
just used to
all
not test for the
gas.
acidic form of it, and like the few shops we worked at, we'd cut the crop and then just leave it in the dark, dry room for 6 to 9 weeks, and that would decarb it, and then we'd test for the actual just regular THC, not THCA. But it's you hear this sometimes. It's funny. They're like, what's the difference, or hey, is it the same? And it's funny. Even when I first started using THCA, because that's always the argument with like when people are trying to get people into the D8 game or HHC. It's some people say certain cannabinoids are 10 times stronger, or it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough, right? And this, it's like, no, it's the same thing. It's just we've always been using THCA flower. We just called it D9 because we didn't understand that it wasn't decarboxylated yet. But it's the same thing,
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah.
There was no damn research on it.
Exactly.
But when
Exactly.
people ask me that, a lot of the time I'd be like, if a person in real life asks me that, I'd be like, if you go to the dispensary,
I have a pack right now. From
if you
this one
look
that
if you
says
and you look at that
THCA.
pack on the dispensary, you might see some D9, but the D9 on there is gonna probably be like probably gonna be like at 0.6 or some shit like that at most. You know what I'm saying? And then the THCA was gonna be up for real.
Yep.
The highest I seen was
100%.
like 0.64, but the majority, that's like one jar. The majority have been like 0.4 and under. And then you start thinking about THCA percentages that make it technically legally hemp, and that's kind of exactly what you're getting at the majority of your.
And
Yep.
bro, and we talking about the effects wise. Do you really, even if you know what I'm saying, the THC ain't got the D9 and all that?
Yeah. Yep.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you two things. You can either think about it like this. That little 2%, or not even that decimal percentage, don't mean shit. You can look at it like that. Or if you wanna, you know what I'm saying. If you feel like you need your little decimals, take your THCA, put it in a jar, put that bit in like in a dark spot, cool spot, and leave it there for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. You got your
There you go.
decimals.
100%. Yep. That's exactly right.
Let it mature a little more.
Yeah, exactly. It'll decarb on its
And
own.
it's gonna smell better, and it's gonna taste better too, probably.
True.
Yeah,
No doubt.
You get rid of that go.
Isn't the chemistry that some of the
flowers
D.
that have hit better than Dispo and shit, dude. I've got Michigan shit that was not even as good as some of the shit I've been hitting recently.
Bro,
for sure.
It's
Yeah.
For sure.
It's
I mean,
A lot of this.
When I buy a
It's dizzy.
$50 eighth at the
It's dizzy
dispo,
white
it's
labels
good,
are
but.
ass. This dizzy white labels are ass.
Yeah.
Huh.
I tried those. I want to try the other ones, see how those shits are hitting. I want to try the top tier dizzy packs. That's what I'm trying to get out there, man. Michigan.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Michigan trip. Need to.
Oh,
For
trust me,
sure.
Definitely a Michigan trip coming, so it's 9 hours away from me. And
9
it's gonna be,
hours.
it's definitely.
I don't think I'm that far away.
You said what?
I don't think I'm that far away.
I think Michigan like 2 hours, 2-3. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
depending
like
on where
three-
in
I'm like
Michigan.
3.5, 4.
Yeah, I'm all the way. Literally.
I'm probably the farthest from Michigan.
I'm only 12 hours,
I'm-
you know?
My
I'm
homie
farthest.
goes there
I'm probably
a
the
lot, so I
farthest
know I'm not that
in
far.
Florida.
I wonder how far.
But at the moment,
It's
I'm not
20
far.
hours from me.
Is Ann Arbor.
God, I would have to drive through Canada to make it 12 hours, though. That's really
What?
funny. Yeah, if I drive through Canada, I can make it 12 hours. I would drive through New York and then through part of Toronto, and then I'd be in Michigan.
I hear they have that gas though, man. I really want to see like the top tier shit.
Bro, let's try that. We need to all go on a Canadian trip and try that Canadian gas pack.
That Canadian
So,
gas.
we'll do, yeah. I'll go to New York. I'll try that New York gas pack. Then everyone meet me in Toronto. We'll try that Toronto gas pack. And then we can go to Michigan and try that Michigan gas pack.
It's not even too
I want
much
to go
work.
somewhere. I want to go somewhere in I want to go somewhere unheard of where it's snowing and shit, and they just got gas growing.
Fuck this.
They just got
What?
gas growing in the snow. Like,
I need to go somewhere but fucking I don't even remember what we were talking about no more. Oh shit!
this is wild.
Wait, I almost said California. Fucking Canada. Bro, I want to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere but fucking Canada where they growing gas. They probably got the
Hell
best shit in the entire galaxy.
They probably got some
Somewhere
gas
where
over
it's,
that
you
way.
never heard of, is aliens flying through all the time. Somewhere random as hell in Canada, you know what I'm saying?
Good old
You never
Canada.
heard of it, but the people there, they just got the best eye you ever could imagine.
Greenhouses inside of the.
I got
Intergalactic
60
packs.
finger hash on my fingers.
Growing their gas inside of crash down UFOs type shit.
Y'all playing, bro. Y'all playing. Alaska probably got some Zod.
Alaska
Oh,
probably
for
do got some
sure.
Zod.
I don't doubt it.
Those crazy
I mean,
cold temps.
BC has a lot of good
Super
stuff and they're
hard.
close.
Bro, I'm finna go on an international gas trip. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to Canada. I'm going on fucking. I'm going to
I wish I made.
I'm going to California, Colorado, and we gonna see who got the best
Hell yeah.
gas.
I wish I made content when I was doing some of my trips because, like, I found hash and I found flour in Egypt, and that was both pretty good. Then in
I want to
Europe,
go
I
to
mean,
Congo, where a monkey rolling my hash.
Amsterdam was pretty lit,
And
but
fresh.
it's better in America. Amsterdam was not like at the level we are here, but
Bro, I don't want to
Amsterdam
go
was
to
lit.
Amsterdam, no cap. Them boys roll nothing but spliffs. I do not want to hit your tobacco.
Bro,
roll
you buy it
joint,
yourself.
hard.
Always
That
seen that.
cigarette
You buy it yourself. You roll your own joint. Don't worry. But then in Spain was low key the best. Barcelona, get yourself a membership to a social club before you take your trip, bro. And it's gonna be the best. They low key supplying Amsterdam. They're supplying all these other countries. That's where it all goes through. Is Barcelona? It's kind of interesting. But also keep yourself safe when you think about that. That means obviously there's some interesting activity going on if they're supplying all of Europe when it's illegal there. But
Yeah.
the social club aspect is really cool because it's legal when you're inside the club. So you can go, you can buy yourself an eighth, hang out, smoke, get really hungry, and then leave and go find yourself some food.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
you just
cool
give up
idea.
your growing rights for the next year, just so you know. That means you're not allowed to grow your 2 plants in Barcelona in your apartment for the next year
Got
because
it,
you gave
okay.
it to them. So
You gave it to the club essentially.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. They have the same thing in Denver. It's like caregivers' rights. You know, you can give up your right to grow your plants if you have a caregiver on paper that grows for you. Well,
yeah, it was interesting. I didn't have
Yeah, that's
an
crazy.
apartment in Barcelona to grow any plants, so I was like, okay, yeah, you can have my 2 plants. That's awesome. They also had them in the rest of Spain, so you can find them in Madrid, etc. But the price is probably just a tiny bit higher.
that's wild.
I mean, Italy didn't really smoke much in Italy, but Italy had a bunch of like
I want
hemp,
that Egyptian gas pack.
hemp. What do you call them? Like vending machines. So they weren't like vending machines to get you weed, but you get your CBG and your CBD flower out of a
Oh,
vending
wow.
machine.
Huh.
It was kind
Well,
of
that's
funny.
kind of fire. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's not fire. That shit probably still is for it. But they keep
Yeah,
it
if you can
fresh,
keep it
you know?
fresh and good, that's kind of it's a
Yeah,
cool
you can
idea.
keep it
Yeah,
fresh.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
They
Yeah,
didn't
when
try
you go,
it.
like, looking in there, it's like a bunch of like brown looking stuff. Like you'd see like the smoke shop's been sitting there forever.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool
Y'all
idea.
think Egypt got some Za?
Egypt has that, bro. I just brought that up. It was the hash was some of the most like I don't know. It felt Yeah, that hash felt
down there with the
spiritual, bro.
Mongols.
That ain't hear you.
No, because it's similar ish climate to like it's that area of the world to Afghanistan where the plants like originated, right? It's not
There's
Yeah.
humidity
closer in
there.
proximity to us. They've got that hot
Oh,
ass
yeah, I forgot
humidity,
you
so
have
the
a
plants that survive are great. They're really
It's
sticky plants that survive out there.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, the stuff you
Yeah.
need for hash.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just remember I was so fucking stoned. I was smoking it in the bathroom at a hotel because you got to be careful where you smoke it, right? You got to do it somewhere super private. Luckily, we had a nice like private hotel room, or you got to do it as an absolute badass with an Egyptian next to you somewhere in public, just pretending it's a cigarette, right, and hoping that nobody, security-wise, walks by you. Uh, But with a hash joint, you're gonna do that somewhere in private because they last a moment. But the shit, I was spinning, laughing at the bathroom inside of the hotel room. It was a spiritual moment. I swear to God,
Them,
it was
them
beautiful.
sativas hit different.
I already liked Egypt up to that point, but when that all happened, bro, I fell in love with Egypt at that moment. There was no doubt in my head. I was like, this is.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Land
wild,
race.
dude.
I mean, if
Rain
God
race
made the
sativas.
plant, it only makes sense that the plant would be best near His holy lands.
Hey, you
right?
know, that's a good point.
Landrace sativas make the sun shine brighter.
They do.
True that, dude.
I went, bro. It was like what you call it, Arte. Arte had the Laughing Buddha, and it was only like 50 for the ounce, but it was like hella like Thai Landrace strains mixed together. That shit was, bro. When I'm talking about a sativa little rush, that bit had the first time, bro. The first batch was like gas. Like what the fuck? Ain't no way I just got $50 type gas. The
Oh,
rest of
wow.
them was straight. They just had a nice little, you know what I'm saying, mixer, sativa, nice feel to it. If you could smoke it on by itself in the morning, you ain't trying to get mad faded, but you just want a nice little pick me up. But the flavor on there was really nice. It was like peppery, like tropical citrus, like I don't know, like almost like a pastry bait, like a pastry peppery tropical citrus,
Oh, wow.
but like super earthy at the same
Ooh.
time.
Mm,
It was really nice.
sounds good.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it does.
Hell yeah.
I love me some earthy strains. I really
I'm
do.
about to order me some dragon
Definitely.
fruit parfait.
Arte need to bring back them $50 ounces.
Yeah, Reed they just came out some more strains, I think, recently. Yeah.
On budget?
They've been dropping no
not
budgets.
but like normal strains.
They've been
Bro,
dropping
okay,
mad
like the-
strains though.
I'm Ganja Bear. I smoke good and pay less. Where the budget at?
Well,
It's on the
Grandpa
cards when you
Grandpa
buy the
put out
bundle.
some more strains.
Them boys need to bring back them. Bro, they had $20 lemon skunk small ounces, people.
What?
Bro, I was
I would have
blowing that
stacked
bitch.
like.
You could get 2 ounces for 30 of smalls. You talking about turned up, boy? $40, bro. You taking the 40 every day, you're taking
You
my
kidding?
like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, that's amazing.
And it was, bro. I'm talking, bro. The first.
What
batch
company
was
was this, Ganja Bear?
Arte.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
they
right.
do their
So-
budget, they do budget.
Wow.
I was about to, that was like 6 months ago at this point now though.
Okay.
I don't.
Damn.
But I'm
Was
talking
it really
about,
that long?
bro, like I said, $40 you get 2 ounces,
Crazy.
bro. It was lemon skunk. That shit
Wow.
was fire.
That's
too.
crazy. That's
It was
insane.
fire.
That's so cool.
The price is a little bit too good to believe.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
for
crazy.
$40 is fire, bro. I don't care what you say. It could be too good to believe to you, but hey, I was
That's
fucked
wild.
up.
Laughing
I ain't
Buddha
gonna
was
lie,
lit
some
type
blunt
too,
pack on the
but
low,
still.
you know what I'm saying? It's not no za like, oh my god, this is fire, guys. But you know what I'm saying? For the price,
For the price.
it's fire, guys.
For the price, it was
Yeah,
really
that's-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was like
it's
it had like a little, it was like a lemony tobacco. It had like a lemony tobacco profile to it.
Mm.
I see tobacco type thing, like a, you know what I'm saying? Like it's in.
Yeah,
So how many
Yeah, man.
rips would it take to get to the center of a decent nug?
I would say like 5.
Yeah, that's a good number. I'd say 5.
Yeah.
A decent dense nug. Yeah, 5. Average bowl size. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Honestly, like, how big's the bowl?
True. There's a
Oh,
lot of.
bro.
And
variables there.
how are you talking about, like, snapping the
We
whole
can take
bowl
the
when you're
snapper
saying
from-
rip,
yeah,
or are you saying like just like a normal person rip?
Little red little 2-3 second bowl.
A normal person
Oh, then like 34.
34.
Yeah, we're talking normal people, not the people in this chat. Probably like 34 rips to get to the center of the nug.
Sure.
Makes sense.
OCB.
It depends on how big the nug is though, cause I done seen some 14-gram nugs.
Ganja Bear probably
Nah.
like one. Ganja
I've
Bear
seen
would
some
probably
big
pack the
nugs,
rest
man.
of the nug on top of
Nah,
the
I
bowl
done
too.
seen like a 12-gram nug. That shit was wild. It was CBD, but who cares?
That shit looks wild.
Bro, that's a lemon skunk.
That's
Ain't no
the-
way you can got some lemon skunk, bro.
That's that girl.
Oh, Garlotti.
Yeah.
Bro, that
That's
shit
the-
actually look like a lemon
Yes,
skunk.
sir.
There's 115 for an
I'm
ounce.
about to hit some diamonds.
Bro, say that low key don't look like the lemon skunk.
It definitely does.
Now,
It
guys,
somehow
keep that
proves
in
it
mind.
better without my hand behind it than
You could have got 2 ounces of some quality similar to that. Not quality, but like bud structure and all of that. It was some
Yeah.
outdoor, but for
Mm.
$30. What the, bro?
It's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
wild.
that's an insane price, man. That's just crazy. Next time I got something like that, I'm gonna get on that for sure.
What you mean on, bro? Bro, I'm finna cop me a QP.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
Like, that's
the QP
crazy.
only gonna be like 120.
Yeah, right?
Shit.
Damn. Yeah. I'll be on the
Insane
lookout for
price.
that for sure.
If you're comping
Oh no, if
QPs,
they
you
ever
might
bring
as well
that back,
just
I'm
go.
gonna let everybody know. You said what, those 8?
If you're comping QPs, you might as well just comp a whole pound.
You know, that's a
Fair.
good point.
I mean, when you getting 2 ounces for 30.
Why not just buy a ton and be done for a while,
mhm.
dude?
I was gonna say at least buy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Doctor, you ain't gotta
Stock
tell
up.
Dr. Ben that. Dr. Ben got that.
Yeah, I usually like to buy by the truckload. I'm
Yeah,
not really
just
sure
buy
what
it.
that weighs out to, but as long
Yeah.
as the truckload is like, barreling over a little bit, I'm happy.
Like a good 700 pounds.
154
Yeah.
kilos per truckload.
Yeah, that's
Uh huh.
solid.
Yes. Yep.
But please make it trimmed buds only. I don't want any stems or
Yeah. It's like you said you wanted diesel. No, I wanted a diesel truck full of flour. That's what I
Yeah. Yeah, see,
Thank
you
you.
got it. Like, I've had some mess
Yeah.
ups recently in deliveries. Like, people have been confused.
Yeah. Yes. You gave me diesel in a truck. No, I want a diesel truck full. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't need fuel for my house.
Yeah. Right. No, that's wild though. The next time they do something like that, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for that. That's wild.
For real, bro.
That's so cool. Love me
The
some good
last
budget
little
flour,
bit-
man.
Last little sale they had like that was like on Father's Day or Mother's Day. No, it was Mother's Day. On Mother's Day they had like $50 ounces of Mr. Nice Guy, and I was so sad. It was
I
like
got
$2, but
those.
I don't care. I
Mm.
don't care.
They were nice. I still have a ton because I can't. I just don't get back to it.
Arte Type 2 straight slap. Oh, John, that boy got that gas pack.
Tacos. Let's go. Me. They
That boy
look
got that
delicious,
gas
bro.
pack.
Tacos.
Where he's from?
And CJ's like tacos. The fuck? You just said tacos.
Yeah, that chorizo with some eggs.
Let's go, homie.
I gotta
Those
go
look
get
delicious.
this.
Those look
That boy
so good.
He pulled tacos out the inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so good.
Now I'm about to make some freaking taquitos. I got some mini tacos.
Ooh yeah.
I love some
This
taquitos.
bitches be busting.
Bro, tequila.
Chicken taquitos is my favorite.
For real.
very bad too.
I was gonna say the beef would be. Hey, I want the beef would be in, boy.
Them shit smack.
I need
Put some
tacos.
put some salsa on them bits.
It'd be like you like the sour cream and sauce or whatever. Like
Hell yeah, sour cream and salsa cut, a little hot sauce cut. You in there?
Let's
bro.
go.
You're in there.
Sounds
Yeah,
so
shit's
good.
Man, them diamonds are so fucking gas.
Hell yeah,
It's
dude.
insane. Pine flavor on those, immaculate. You feel
Dude, I
me?
took that diamond bowl rip and now I'm feeling absolutely schlumped.
My eyes are about to melt, bro.
That is what diamonds can do. There are a lot of
Diamonds,
THC in
they're
those, you know?
Stoner's
Like,
best friend, y'all. Yeah, they're amazing. Can't go wrong
I'm
with
loving them.
Diamond Bolt, man, ever.
Pick
I
yourself up
almost
some
died
diamonds,
in the
you
tent
know,
last night, bro.
Mm.
If you don't believe in THCA, go get a gram of THCA diamonds and see what
No
that does to you.
shit. Yeah, smoke that and then come tell me it doesn't do nothing to you.
yeah, take a good size diamond and see it. Tell me
Yeah.
what happens after.
Yeah, we'll talk after. No doubt, right?
Oh,
I gotta get me some more diamonds. No doubt. That sounds great.
Well-fed Wolf's diamonds. Is like, I think his diamonds are pretty cheap, right? I think.
it's also herbal arrangement. I think herbal
Yeah.
arrangement got up to like 20 a gram,
true.
and
Really?
then you can get like 10% off on top of that.
That's fire.
True. That's
They hitting?
crazy. Well,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
hit. Diamonds is diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Veteran Gardens got like their diamonds were like at the different tiers. It's like $23 for like A tier, like the super clear ones, and they got different colors for cheaper. Or
These
yeah.
are looking like straight fucking crystal, bro.
for $20, there's 1 gram ones at Peace Out
Yeah,
Malaise
those
too.
ones be fat.
And they're 100% derived from a single strain, which is pretty cool.
I like that, yeah, because they don't really talk about the strains that the diamonds are coming from usually. It's just kind of like, all right, here's 99% diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about his are 99.7 and
they
derived
I
all
guess
from
it kinda
Moonberry.
makes sense though, because if they unterped, it really, I guess it don't matter.
Yeah,
'Cause it's not like you're gonna taste it if it's unterped.
I don't know. I get a good pine
But
taste.
99.96% THCA.
there's a lot of them. They got like perps lit now, like where like they put like either Delta 8 or CBD sauce with it, and then
I have
Like Veteran
one
Ground-
company that's
Veteran
going white.
Browns, they're like yellow, so I felt like it
True.
would be nice to know the strain
Nice
because
little
it's like
terpene.
it's definitely terps in it still, hella terps.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the more yellow the diamond, the more terps it is.
True.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, Herbal Arrangements has an ounce of their glaze smalls for $50. That looks delicious. Yeah.
Herbal arrangements, bro. Herbal arrangements, bro.
I'll look at that right quick.
They got the CBD hookups. Herbal arrangement, them boys.
They got glazed, Shiva Remedy, blackberry, Death
Yo,
by
yo, yo,
peanut
yo,
butter.
yo.
That's not
You just
bad.
made me think
By
about
peanut
something,
butter.
bro. Hey, yo, somebody need to try that that Death by peanut butter. That junk too fire,
Or what it
too
is.
fire.
That's
it's
80.
like-
That's going for 84 an ounce right now.
Hold
The
up
gla-
though.
Yeah.
Those are cheap.
That OC glaze sounds too nice.
Yeah, it does.
Those
Orange
are
glaze cross
cheap.
original zombie fish.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
some
that's
OZ
wild.
Hay. That was Hendrick Hayes crossed with original zombie kush. That was really nice.
Gosh. Crazy.
Yeah, that's
Foxo,
cheap.
Toku just dropped some junk called Foxy Lady, and it's sour lemon head OG crossed with Hendrick Hayes. I need to pick some of that up. It sounds too nice. It's a type 2.
Take 2. Take 2.
Type 2 would be smacking. I really like the type 2. Like,
Type 2s feel great in the morning.
yeah, like a type 2, a strong type 2. I kind of like it more than a, like type 1. Low key.
I like to take
It
a
ain't
type
nothing like
2
that.
and some 1-to-1 gummies before work. It takes, every edge off.
Like that, bro, that Point Break OG Kush, bro. If you gave that to somebody, I swear they would not know. They wouldn't question nothing. They'd be like, "Oh, this some Zaka. Where the ounce at?" They wouldn't be like, "Dude, this is bro. This I'm not as high as a regular." They wouldn't even know, bro. That junk is insanely gas.
Word.
Even the effects on it, like that bitch. I mean, it ain't no like. I mean, it ain't no insane like fucking blast your mind. Have you sitting back and your body making music you so fried, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, it got some kick to it. Go put some pep in your step.
I feel that.
People, hey, don't sleep on type 2s, people. If you never tried, you should definitely get one to try.
Okay.
They have some other shatter. It's called peanut butter and jelly shatter,
Oh, that sound nice.
Ooh.
right?
That sound nice.
They have that and some 9-pound
Hold
hammer
on.
that they just came out with.
Speaking of peanut butter, I got an email for somebody that dropped some fire sounding drop. I think it was Hemp Barn. If y'all want to catch a Hemp Barn drop, I'm finna put y'all on game. Because they hard to catch. Y'all might be able to catch this Hemp Barn drop. Oh, no. Rush Hemp Farms. That's who it is.
Yeah, for like their
Rush
concert.
They're even harder to catch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Guys, they got some, this what it is. Peanut butter jealousy and some junk called Dolce.
Ooh.
Dolce sounds fake.
Fire.
Yo, I'm about to cop one of these ounces of this OZ Glaze. Anybody got a promo code for Herbal Arrangements do you want me to use?
Try, nah. I don't got one, but try VIP. Wait, no. I think it's 420.
Let's see here. 420? Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Bro.
Thanks, homie. Let's go.
Bro, chill. Before you pick it up.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta try the Death by Peanut Butter.
Oh, you
should
okay?
get some,
I got you.
get it like
About
get some
peanut
small.
butter.
I got you. Let's do that. Okay.
Or if you want to go with some exotic, you ever try side piece number 2?
Mm-mm.
Bro, I need somebody that tries some side piece number 2. I need some, bro. Side piece number 2. If you like gas, do you like gas? I'm talking about unadulterated gas, singe the nose hairs gas.
The
Yes,
gassiest of the gas.
Yeah, like I'm talking about that Bubba Funk skunk motherfucking dunk in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bro, side piece number 2 is that, but it's CBD and you wouldn't even know.
These
Ooh.
clowns are crazy.
I'm talking about from the flavor to the smell to the looks. Now, I'm not telling you to cop it,
Sure.
but I'm just letting you know.
I
I'm
got
just
you.
letting you know. Herbal Arrangements has that, and it would be nice if somebody reviewed it other than me, because I reviewed it when I
For sure.
first started my channel a long ass time ago. But somebody else need to try that. That's some fucking gas.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about Cologne Bubba Funk.
Ooh. Okay.
It's hard. Like, I'm talking about THCA, not even, bro. THCA real life not smelling like that. It's wild.
That's crazy, dude. I took your word on the Death by Peanut Butter, homie. I got an ounce of that coming.
Whoa.
Bro.
He's making moves quick.
Let's do. Yeah, I was like, hey, it sounds good. I'm like, I got a I mean, with the promo code, it was $63 out the door. I'm like, I can't not do that. Gotta give that a shot.
That's for Flow. That's coming from Flow Gardens.
Rush Hemp Farms has THCA batter.
Yeah, it looks
If
great.
you
The
like-
pictures look awesome.
If you like peanut butter,
I love peanut butter, dude. Like, yes,
you
sir.
finna be in heaven. Because I'm talking about the flavor on that. That's the
Oh,
only, like, I
shit.
had peanut butter
Oh.
THC strains, but I
Mhm.
never had no strain that literally just tastes like peanut. Like, bro, it smell like a straight up peanut, and that it tastes like peanut butter.
Oh man, I'm
It's like a
stoked.
smooth, like, I'm not saying
Oh,
it's creamy,
Sure.
but it's just
sure,
like,
sure.
it's like a creamy peanut butter flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. No, I get you. I've had a
Yeah.
couple peanut butter breaths batches that have been similar to that, so I'm stoked for this. This is gonna be dope. I want to look up
Yeah, you
the
gonna
strain.
love that, bro. It's
Hell
Death
yeah,
Eater.
dude. Anything you've ever recommended to me, man, I have loved. So I have no doubt I'm gonna enjoy it.
I can't wait to see what you think about that. I reviewed that in my first ever video.
Oh wow, let's go.
That's
I got a little fire pack from Herbal Arrangement. It was like a half ounce of 4 different strains for like $40. I mean, the price was $60, but they always got like 20% off codes.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
I had some sour blueberry cobbler, some Death by Peanut Butter, some Godfather OG, and I forgot the last one. But they also sent me a sample of this junk called pineapple bourbon. That junk was so fire.
I guess.
Yeah.
It said that it's going to pay out, but I'm guessing the payout doesn't come Sundays. I guess it comes tomorrow.
Oh, North Carolina Hemp Reviews won the Powerball. Payout comes tomorrow on your Powerball winnings.
We're already finishing up this purple gelato, dude.
Hell yeah.
I heard you say something about payout tomorrow. Must have been, you know,
Oh, no, eBay.
you won the Powerball. You don't gotta hide it, bro.
I wish.
Right?
Oh, Purple Kush Pop. That's what it was.
Purple Kush Pop.
It took me forever to think about that. That was some straight gas too. That was some like, dang, bro. That was gas. I don't know, bro. CBD be different. People just don't know. The terps on CBD, so they ain't worried about the THC. They ain't worried about all that. They be, bro. The terps on that junk be crazy. That's what a lot of CBD companies mainly focus on. They make it
For taste.
and taste amazing. They ain't worried about it's gonna get you high as hell. You know what I'm saying? They
True.
worry about 40% THC.
Yeah.
They worry
They
about it
better
gets
have
from the
that
medication
taste locked in,
and
bro.
has some flavor on lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had a lot of good CBD flowers that taste good, man.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir.
I done had some outdoor CBD that tastes better than a lot of THC out here. THC
Oh,
out
yeah.
here.
Even the Skywalker OG from Jackson, that tastes so good, and that hits me like better than some THC indicas. Like it hits my body so nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
something else. The effect, like you don't get buzzed. You know, I mean, you can get buzzed. Don't get it wrong. And you
Right.
can get buzzed with some good quality CBD. You will get a little head change, but that body feel is just so
Yes,
much
sir.
more different than THC.
Well, and I would argue like it's just a head change by like once removed. You know, like your body has such a change that at least for me, it then like I'm so physically relaxed, my mind can't help but relax. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for me to think so
Yeah.
tense if I'm just so mellow. So it does, you know, it's just a head change once removed. You know, so it still does in a way.
True.
You know,
For sure.
especially if it's good, if it's a good CBD. You know.
The
I was really
terpenes-
impressed.
The terpenes also, that's something else. Terpenes really will make you feel the effects of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For
The
sure.
same way that you have a distillate cart, and every cart the same exact distillate, but if you put a different terpene in those cart, the cart will start to feel different.
For sure.
The terpenes will make you like actually feel stuff. So if we got some good quality, you know what I'm saying, it's grown, and the terps on there really, you know what I'm saying, they good at they like good quality. You feel me?
Yeah.
For sure.
Then you gonna
Yep.
feel it. You gonna feel them terps.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna do its job. You know. Of course.
Wow.
Same thing with THC. I done had like THC strains, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be blah 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 THC, but the terps not there. So the high wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't enjoyable for me. The terps weren't there.
No, for sure.
For
Always
sure.
gotta have some good tasting shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked to try this Death by Peanut Butter. For
Bro,
sure.
I can't wait to
Sounds
try that. I'm stoked for you to try it.
Sounds great. I'm looking forward to it, man. Hell yeah.
They should
Always
pretty
love a budget
fast,
ounce.
too.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll get it sometime probably mid this week.
Yeah, I'll probably get around, bro. Thursday. I mean, not Thursday. Wednesday
Sure.
Wednesday at most. I'll say.
That's nice. I love that. Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got like 5 videos I gotta edit and post for the week, and then that'll probably be my next one for sure.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna get a hella
Gotta
smoke
let me-
sessions in.
Hell yeah,
Gotta
dude.
let you know.
Speaking of
When
that,
you get it.
do gotta wrap up the podcast.
For sure. Yeah, we're going on what?
Yeah,
almost
an
2
hour
hours?
45 just for like the
Let's go.
upload links on some of these budget plans on some of the networks. But other than that, homies, I hope all of you catch us again next Sunday. Follow Joint Efforts YouTube because I'll have it streaming on there by next week. This week almost
Hell yeah.
did, and then I messed up a little
sure.
bit. But regardless, everybody,
Yeah.
can't wait to catch you then. Catch us on Spotify as well, stuff like that. Yada